sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2 games to none. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Denard Span will take his cuts now. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first to take care of Span for the game's first out. So the leadoff man retired here to start Game 3. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Anthony Rendon will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Pitch by Vogelsong is a bouncing ball for Crawford at short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Jason Worth will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Here's the 2-2 home. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And Worth is going to reach. That's a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Adam LaRoche will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going.
if they're going to have any chance in this series, we really need to start getting a little more involved.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now there goes Worth. Pitch outside, the throw. And this won't be in time as Worth's able to swipe second base.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Starting lineup put together by Bruce Bochy for the host Giants looks like this. Dan set to go to work against this lineup. There you get a look at the numbers for one of the better left-handers around, the starter Gio Gonzalez. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Angel Pagan will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Number 12 will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Sharply as this is pulled into right, and that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Buster Posey will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Pablo Sandoval will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
on, Giants!
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a dangerous count here. You don't want to give in, but you sure don't want to walk it.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. Throw bounces on LaRoche, but he's able to hang with it, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants leave one. We've played an inning. No score. Ian Desmond will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Here's the 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that was perhaps bay-bound, but instead it's a long foul ball. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Hunter Pence will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Go Giants!
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Brandon Belt will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Oh, he finds a way to knock this down. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Well, this isn't going to go into the scorebook as an error, but it probably does cost them the double play. He was lucky to get a handle on that thing just in time to get the out at first.
Michael Morse will get his first opportunity now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. And this ball will be chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. From deep in the hole. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless.
And this is one of those throws as an infielder where you're semi-expecting your first baseman to pick it. But then when they do pick it, you're definitely grateful. That'll be worth a little fist bump after the inning for that one.
Gio Gonzalez will step in now. And this is on the ground to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a full count now, 3-2. Now here it comes. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ryan Vogelsong makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Angel Pagan will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. The 3-1 pitch. Here's Desmond now at short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Number 12 will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Let's go, Giants!
Pagan holding, and now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Boy, not only was that pitch buried in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Buster Posey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runners are at first and second with one away. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away.
Watch your hands.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And a smart play there by LaRoche as he'll shuttle this one foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line hard into left, and that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
This team's got plenty of guys who can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So runners at first and second here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And it looks like these past couple of innings trying to be a little too fine all of a sudden. Like he's not trusting his stuff well. That'll spell trouble if that continues.
Brandon Belt will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Chase, it's 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Michael Morse will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Anthony Rendon will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. .3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
So 1 away in the inning, and here's the right fielder, Jason Worth. One and two.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Now a swing and a fly ball, medium deep, out toward Pagan in center field. And that's out number 2.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Adam LaRoche will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
2 out, nobody on. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the pitch by Vogelsong is on the ground to Sandoval at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brandon Crawford will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes a 2-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Ryan Vogelsong will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. The 2-2 coming. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Angel Pagan will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Number 12 will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ian Desmond will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Bryce Harper will try it again. He flew out his first time. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, throw one past him now.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The pitcher, number 47.
Gio Gonzalez will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
Let's 1-1 on the way. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Buster Posey will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Oh, and now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo home run for Buster Posey. His 3rd home run of this series as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Let's go, Giants.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Belt will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3 and 2.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Detweiler is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Morse will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3 and 2. Brandon Crawford, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a tapper out in front to Cabrera for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Brandon Crawford. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get 1 on the home run by Buster Posey. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 San Francisco. Denard Span will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Get 2! Swing!
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2 and 2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Come on, give him the juice. Keep that runner close.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. 3-2, here it comes. Line hard to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, I thought the shutout was going to be over once I saw this ball hit. But the ball does wind up being pretty much right at him, and he's able to get a glove on it and keep him out of the run column.
Jason Worth will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And Worth among the best in baseball a couple of years ago working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Pagan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ryan Vogelsong will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6. On the ground towards second. Oh, he goes into a slide. Can he get up and get him? He can indeed. A great play there to take a hit away by Cabrera.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Number 12 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Ramos able to look this one into his glove for out number 2.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, I mean, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop up there. That's a gift.
Buster Posey will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Let's go one more time, baby. Here we go.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Two out with the man at first.
Good.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Back here in San Francisco. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ian Desmond will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Bryce Harper will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch by Vogelsong is a bouncing ball for Crawford at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
As Dribble Cabrera will dig in. He doubled his last time. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Go get him.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Wilson Ramos will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Go back to Washington, Matt.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Pablo Sandoval will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. One pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Hunter Pence will stand in. Base on balls his last time. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. What can he do here? 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Let's keep him, guys.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Michael Morse will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Giants are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ryan Zimmerman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you can get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Denard Span will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Anthony Rendon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And with that tying run on deck, he should get something good to hit right here, 3-1. If it's me, I'm looking for a fastball middle in.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Jason Worth will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
This is hit hard towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here. That'll do it for Ryan Vogelsong. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Nate McLeod will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 15, Nate McLeod.
Adam LaRoche will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
First and second now, one man out. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Morse has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Ian Desmond will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Giants out in front here, 3-1. Nate McLeod will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 15, Nate McLeod.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon.
Matt Thornton.
Michael Morse will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Field. That's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to LaRoche, and they get them both.
The pitcher, Jeremy Offeld.
Joaquin Arias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Joaquin Arias.
The 1-1. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. McLeod is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for San Francisco as the lead remains 3-1. Santiago Casilla is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Bryce Harper will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. Outside, 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. swing and a shot back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
As Drupal Cabrera will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1 on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
Yeah, just a lot of English on that ball down there at third, and I think he might have taken an extra split second to make sure he had a grip on that thing, and that's all that was needed to ensure that they were only going to get 1 out instead of 2.
Wilson Ramos will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this will be fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three and 2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
And there's a fella who had some late game heroics as a pinch hitter in 07. Scott Hairston grabs a shillelagh and he moves on deck. Waved at and missed, so now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. And the Giants have moved a step closer. They're off to the NL Championship Series.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Buster Posey. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show.